Well, it sounds a little bit like snake oil, and you think, which carnival did you come from? But there's a doctor who actually says a simple test could tell the areas a child will excel in from the day he or she is born. Well, as Angela Zatopek explains, it starts with your fingertips.
As we all know, every person's fingerprints are unique. And one expert I recently spoke to said that you can learn a lot about how someone's brain functions just by studying those prints. What if you were given a blueprint of your mind, a map showing how you learn and where you might excel? Based on Harvard professor Howard Gardner's research in the theory of multiple intelligence, developers formed a testing system called the Innate Intellect Evaluation.
Here's how the process works. I capture your fingerprints. Within 24 to 36 hours, I have a 36-page report that not only identifies the 8 intellects identified by Dr. Howard Gardner, but also gives you exactly how that person processes. How do they take in information? Do they do it visually, auditorily, or kinesthetically?
This type of testing can also be a tool for parents to use. By understanding how your child learns and what environments they flourish in, then you can take that information and identify areas that might need extra attention or where the child excels. Here are just a few of those areas. Logical mathematical learners use categorizing and think about things in patterns, relationships, and numbers. Musical rhythmic learners use rhythm or melody, especially by singing or listening to music while learning. Our unique designs in our fingers are connected to specific lobes of the brain, determining how we learn and process information.
God made a mimeograph, a copy, a ditto. Each one of these prints on your finger is the exact map of the brain lobe that it's connected to. 5 fingers, 5 lobes.
With curiosity getting the best of me, I wanted to see exactly how my brain works and my learning style.
So Angela, great news. We got your report back. Our scientists sped it up. The bad news, it's much worse than we thought. Your visual lobes are off the chart. How things look, colors, does it match? And then also the other side, visual identification, visual differentiation, observing things. Does this match? Does this fit? Is this right? Something doesn't look right here. You are gifted in both of those areas.
Currently, 2.4 million students are diagnosed with a learning disability. That makes up 41% of our student population. Through this new testing, Black says if you understand how the brain works, you can then remove the learning disability and simply find what is the child's learning style.
Think about our education system. You know we're falling behind. We're falling behind the math, the sciences, all that. So what are we doing wrong? The rest of the world is teaching the way people learn. We're working to get people out of the old way of thinking.
The testing results show 8 different learning styles that you can possess. For more information on those or how to get the testing, visit cbnnews.com. I'm Angela Zatopek, CBN News.
Fascinating, fascinating.
Very fascinating.
We got fingerprints, so now we got...
Yeah, boy, I wonder when they'll make that available to people. If you could know that about someone at an early age, you could really gear their learning.
I think it's
track.
terrible. The next thing you know, they'll put them in a slow
I'd
learner.
like to know.
Oh, well. We do everything we can to categorize people. We can't stand the fact that people are different. And
Unique.
We have to put them in little boxes to make ourselves feel good.